inside your head, giving you the words that no one said. I'm never gonna let you say goodbye. Take a little time, but not too long. To throw it all away would be so wrong. The feelings that we've got are growing stronger. Every single part of me can tell this could be the start of something else. The feelings that we've got are growing stronger. I'm a little diamond in your eyes. No one's gonna ever treat you right. No one's gonna ever treat you right. I'm a little diamond in your eyes. No one's gonna ever treat you right. No one's gonna ever treat you right. Yeah. And I see you belong to me. You belong to me. You belong with me. And memory of a dream.
Innuendo.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, don't tell me I have this devil voice again. Twitch. Yesterday I had the problem with the audio codec. I need to hear myself. The audio codec. I need to hear myself. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. Yep, it's good. Today it's good. You're right. One thing about the streaming, one good thing about streaming is just not that I'm trying to learn the programming, but I'm trying to keep my English level at the appropriate position, and maybe even trying to get it better and better with every day, because you can try to get it better only when you have some kind of experience in talking to it, in some kind of a social interaction. Back rub. It's like scratching your back. It's like, oh, how to say this in English? Wait a second. This is a common problem for the girls, that they're always trying to use the allusions in the dialogue, and you always need to not just think directly, but think all the way that she could possibly give you the information. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I know some of my friends, they don't know English in a proper level, but they are still working on the IT major. Like one of my friends is working as the QA. It's like his profession is a testing. Well, testers, in a game industry, and he doesn't know English in a proper language. He just The other one is programming on the Swift language, and he doesn't know English on a proper level. But it doesn't makes for him like anything bad for him to work on that. Some programming jobs that ask you for English knowledge, probably yes, but I think in Russian-related situations, they just need to know that you could possibly know like maybe 3,000 words, and that would be enough for you. Just for the Russian companies, I think. What you mean I have the stream delayed by a lot? I don't get what means in terms of delay in this situation. I just woke up actually. My voice is kinda, it's like when someone's like waking you up early in the morning and you're like feeling and like trying to talk to him in your half asleep manner. It's like, oh yeah, I just woke up. My voice is so badly right now. In terms of knowledge, Russia is huge, you're right, but the problem with the IT companies that they are pretty concentrated in the capital. Like maybe 7 or maybe 60% of the IT companies, they are concentrated in the biggest cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg. For other cities, they're much worse. So, in terms of size, it doesn't matter for the IT industry. Ah, time between me sending a message and it appearing in your chat box on the stream. Oh, really? I can make a stop start for that. The problem is that I know what means morning wood. But yeah. The good thing is you don't see the bottom part of me, so it's good. It's good. Oh. So, no. You were... It's a weird thing. The equalizer is showing that I'm pretty loud today. That's weird. That shouldn't be. But, it's okay. You were asking... either I'm working with recursive functions. No, that's not the recursive functions. That's the composite functions. I started this yesterday. Function composition. It's like when one function is in the argument of the another function. I have the similar task for that, and I really liked the task itself because it's so easy to read and understand, but it's really hard to implement. Yeah, but Google says it's composition of functions or function compositions. Something like that. Not exactly. You can't see them. You can't see them. The problem about this task that it is using the same function for two different meanings, because you need to interpretate for example the 5 function into the 5 integer, and at the same time, I mean, you just can read the description for that. It's like this one should be this one. It's it's really easy to understand, but it's hard to implement. For me, yesterday I wasted maybe 1 hour to read about the function compositions. And then I just went to work. Yeah, the code wars task. It's really interesting. Because I have read many things about function compositions. It was easy thing, you making something like this, then you can make in some inner composition, inner functions, and just use them in this way. And they gonna compose in the way that you want. But that's the standard thing for the function compositions. But in the Kata, it's made in some kind of unique way. That's the thing. The way you say code wars, I'm saying it in a proper way.
Code wars.
Code wars. Code wars.
Code wars.
Code. I'm saying code in an appropriate way. Code.
Code wars.
Code wars. Code wars. Yeah, excuse me. Code. It's code. I don't know why. How you can say Kata? I thought it's Kata. It doesn't. The world doesn't exist actually.
Kata.
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 I thought it's Kata.
Kata. Kata.
Okay, from now it's gonna be Kata. At least I have said the Q in a proper way or not. Q. Q is from the martial arts. I know that.
Q.
Q is the right way. Okay. Kata. О, нет. Но работы очень много, честно скажу. С работой совмещать достаточно тяжело бывает, поэтому иногда стримы не самые частые. Последние дни у меня раз в 4-5 дней примерно стримил. Ну, как получалось. Плюс стримлю не в одно и то же время, потому что работа в разное время. Надо будет улучшаться. Code Wars. Code War. I was saying it like this? Really?
Code words.
But there is no difference between
Code words.
code word.
Code wars.
Ah, you need to say it like in a shorter manner. Code wars.
Code wars.
Code wars.
Code wars.
Okay, code wars. Yeah. Hello there, Mr. Ding Dong. Yeah, I can talk to you in Russian. It's like no matter for me. Okay. What I was thinking about something last time. Kata. So it's a kata. It's not kata. It's kata. I thought it's kata. It's kata. Snao Chicho. What? Oh, it's not Russian. That's for sure. I was trying to get my many arguments out of this somehow. If length of arcs is more than that, then you need to return me this. Somehow. What if I'm gonna do it like this? Expected indented block. I know. I need to adjust the minus for that. Okay. For now, I'm just trying to read a book by the Knut. I think it's a Knut. The way of the programming, or the philosophy of the programming. I'm gonna show you. I can't remember exactly. You can show me the name of it. Now I can read that you're saying, Ding Dong. Ty krasavic. It's like you're handsome, awesome. Maybe. I can remember that some people suggested me to read some kind of a books or pass some kind of a course, so I can't remember that exactly. Yeah, it's by Donald Knut. Donald Knut? Knut? Yeah. Art of Computer Programming. Donald Knut. The Art of Computer Programming, yeah, by Donald Knut. Pretty tough book, actually. I think I'm gonna drop that. It's not a newbie-friendly book, that's for sure. Seriously, Ding Dong, where are you getting this pronunciation? It's like you're trying to ask, are you going to school? But it's so ugly to say it in this way. It's like, it's really hard to adopt that. You can read them. It's hard for bad. It's like ty idziesz w szkolu. You're going to school. Structures, algorithms, Python, Michael Goodrich. Data, structures and algorithms. Wow. It costs more than 100 bucks for that. For fuck's sake. No. Man, I wouldn't agree with your statement that books should be made for the universities but not for the self-reading. Every book can be self-read. Like every. If it doesn't have some kind of a practice in the laboratory, you can read it on your own. It's not a problem for me. The problem, there could be a problem that, like it was in the physics, I can remember. If you're trying to read some kind of a, I don't know, the relativation theory, and you don't have any basics on the basic physics, that's gonna be the problem for you. But if you have some kind of a base part of some kind of a knowledge, then you can go further and further. For now I have some kind of a base part in Python, so maybe I can find this kind of a book for myself as well. Actually, I'm gonna try to find it now. On my Russian way, you don't need to see that. If it has the the translation or not. What's the year of this book? I mean, what's the release date? Structures and algorithms. JavaScript, Kotlin, C#. Yeah, I need to say Python. It's 2013 by Goodrich, Tamasia Goldwasser. Publishing date is near the review section at the bottom. Review section. Product details. Yeah, it's 2013. Yeah, that's the thing. The one problem about this kind of a books that if it's all dated, it could be like doesn't have enough examples for the Python version that we are using right now. Like in the 2013, they had dictionaries not sorted, not assorted dictionaries. Now we have them. But okay, if you're suggesting that, I'm gonna watch this book at the work. I have found that. You know that now we in the dictionary, and when we are making the dictionary, it has the the sequence of how did you add the keys and the values inside of it, in this, it's gonna have the same sequence. It's like for now it's some kind of a you can sort them in this case now, because previously before Python 3.6 it was unsortable, as I know. Oh, guys, you're trying to argue. No, but it's okay. Arguing is always good. Wait a second, I'm gonna find my where is it? I found it in PDF. Really, this book is expensive. That's one problem about it. $100 for the book. Holy shit. $100 for the book. Wow. In half. Okay. Now. Look at this sunny weather just after the window. For fuck's sake, it's so sunny. Ah. Microphone? Microphone, do you hear me? Yeah, it's okay. Fun now. We're gonna get back the problem that I had. Guys, you're trying to argue about nothing. Seriously, just about nothing.
Let them look for where the time went. We're not living in the past tense.
So today we are learning a new word. Obfuscated. Oh, it's some kind of obscure. Oh.
Obfuscated.
Obfuscated. I like the obscure word much more.
Obscure.
I can remember the name of the game with this name. Obscure.
Obscure.
It was like, yeah. So. The good thing that you have got me 100 messages achievement for less than an hour, guys. That's the new record. Just saying it. How can I use the minus for that? For fuck's sake.
I call out to you. You're all I know. I won't let go. And if you only knew, you are my home. I'll keep the lights on. Your heartbeats.
Algozaur.us? What's that domain? Algozaur.us. It's something American, isn't it? Look at that thing. I mean, it has some kind of fancy dinosaur-like in front of it. Look at that. It's like Python for the kids. It's awesome. It says it turtles all the way down. I mean, what the fuck, really? It has so much funny pictures. It doesn't have any dicks inside of it. Guys, does turtles have it? I don't think we need to know that. Oh, so it's about data structures. It's not that useful for me, actually. Probably. But that's beautiful turtle. Oh, that's celebrating turtle. That's turtle with some kind of figures. That's turtle with the tired eyes. That's a good game for that. With the figures. Ah, okay. I think that was the Python for kids now. But since I'm not a kid, okay. How to operate with the operator sub. Operator add. Should be like some kind of a model for that, I think. Key works. Ah, it's a model for that. Import operate? Yeah, it's operator. Return operator. Ah, it should be useful between something and something. Oh, it's operator sub. It's sub. I need to use sub somehow. And it's like X and something else. I mean, how can I invert that? Problem about this that I have like minus here and I have the argument inside of it, and it's like 1. But you need some kind of work with how can you transfer this from minus to real, just the real minus? I don't know. You mean like mutable data and unmutable data? I think I know all of them. Oh, guys, you're trying to argue about nothing. Yep, I did. What I was... okay, I'm trying to find it. And that's what I was saying. Dix has become ordered after Python 3.6. Because dictionaries now remembers the order of items inserted. Before the Python 3.6 it was unsorted type of data, as I can remember that in the books. You can use ordered dict if you want insertion ordering that's guaranteed across the other implementations of Python. And it had become from Python 3.6. They are insertion ordered. Yeah, they're not just ordered, they are insertion ordered from Python 3.6. Yeah, that's true. And I'm just saying you, that could be the difference between like if you reading the books before Python 3.6 and reading the books after Python 3.6. It's gonna be some kind of a difference in the facts like this. That's not stopping me from reading that. I'm just saying that there are some kind of changes have come in this at these times. That's all. I agree on that fact. I agree on that. I mean, compared to the, I don't know, some kind of novels or romance or different kind of books, they are not related to the time. Like if you're reading some kind of good science fiction that is like maybe 100 years old, it's not gonna be bad for you because it's like it's just good as it is. But for the scientific literature, it could be some kind of a misunderstandings. That's all. Misunderstandings. Ugh. That's me. Let's say that. Oh, operator sub, but it shouldn't be like this. It should be with two arguments, but it has one argument. And I have only one argument. Oh, I'm gonna work with this. Yeah, I have no why it's unresolved reference, and that's why we have come to the problem of this kata, of this. I'm saying it wrong again, yeah.
Kata.
Of this kata. We have again. I have met the problem of this kata. That the composition of the output of this kata is really unique one. I haven't met it in any way around the internet, this composition. Because I need to make an operation. I need to make an operation in, even though I have only one argument inside of the function and the other argument is outside of the function. But I need to make this some kind of operator for that. Yeah, I'm okay, Sanya. I'm okay. For Python, I don't know if it works as well as you saying actually, because when I was trying to find some kind of a suggestions on the internet about the good books, but for the Python beginners, there wasn't anything old for that. Even though the Python has some kind of a 30 years old experience, like nobody was certain about one particular way to find a book of the Python. So I just googled any Python for the beginners book. It was like maybe 3 authors for that, and just read them, and that's all. They were for 2019. Yeah, 3 of them were for 2019. Okay, I'm not gonna repeat that. I believe you that the old books can be good for the basics. I believe that. No, I don't know. I don't want. I mean, for me, when I was trying to get into the Python, I was looking for the books for the beginners. And when I was searching like suggestions for the books on the internet, I haven't found anything like for the that everyone was suggesting one book on the internet. Everybody has had their own opinion on what you should like start with. Okay, so I just googled for the. That means that there wasn't any good old book for the Python. That's like everyone's saying like this classic book for the Python is just the best. You need to start with this one. Nobody was saying that thing. That's what I'm telling you. And I just googled the Python for the beginners books, and they were like made in 2019. Just I'm trying to compare that. You are saying that there is an old good book for the C and C++ beginners, and it's like 1988. I haven't found anything good and old related for the Python. You didn't say that. I'm just trying to make a comparison for that. For the C that you've made the example, and I'm trying to make this same example for the Python. That's all. Yeah, I disagree with this one because I haven't found this for the Python. That's what I'm saying. I haven't found a good old book for the Python when I was trying to get involved into this. With this one, I mean like with your example of the good old book on the C by 1988. That's all. I mean, for the C, you're saying that that's the best book. Like, there were not a single like statement for the Python best book. That's all date related. That's what I'm trying to say. No, I'm just some kind of disappointment because I haven't found any good old book for the Python. It's some kind of disappointed because it's not the same. Yeah, I disagree with the statement that I can't interpolate the same thing for the Python. That's all. Maybe you're right. Can I agree or disagree with that? But you haven't said anything about Python. Maybe you're right. I just was some kind of in a pity situation when I haven't find anything like what can I have as an example? Like, for an example, if you're trying to learn some kind of things about sexology and about the sexology, I was starting with the books of the inventor of this major at all, and that's the best source of trying to learn the sexology. Yeah, it was the book by Kraft-Ebing, I think. I'll say in Russian, in English. Psychopathia sexualis. Richard von Kraft. Oh yeah, he has a long name for him. Yeah, I was trying to say the more example that in some ways, in some situations, you have the good old books for everything. In some situations, you don't have them, and I just was like sharing my disappointed experience with the Python, that I haven't met any good old book for the Python and for the beginners who want to get involved into the Python. That's all I was trying to say. And if I'm not I didn't try to like say that you're wrong, like especially wrong in something. How can be C is smaller than Python if Python was written on C++? I mean, C is the basement for everything. I mean, I would prefer if Python has some kind of a 2 or 3 books that's like the gold collection of the Python. And that would be really enough for me. Smaller language. I thought it's like the basic for everything. Like at the first part it was C, then it became some kind of mutation to the C++, then it became some kind of mutation to the C#, and etc. Okay. Oh. If something is base, then it's smaller. But the thing is, I have some kind of viewer who's always arguing the problem about the Python, that it's dynamic programmed language, and for comparing, if you compare it to the C is static programmed language. So I thought like C has much more variations and things and stuff. I mean, I thought literally the Python is like the small part of the big country as a C. I thought it's like this. Okay. Yeah, I know that. That means you have to declare the data types. And I have one viewer who's like really hates that thing, that you can like declare the valuable variables inside of a program, not before anything. Okay, so for 1 hour I haven't progressed in anything on my kata. I think I'm gonna read more about the composite. Actually, it's bigger. Okay. If you know any sources for how I can get into the solving of this kind of tasks? Can you say me like the suggestions for the Google search or for the books? Because I only have found the composite functions and it's kind of related to this thing, but not fully, because this kata is some kind of tricky. You said it's like, you said some kind of a different word for that. It's like, it was on started with a C. Like not coring. Maybe with S. Because I can't find any examples for my kata. Python's core language includes a feature that detects the type of variable based on the data type you assign to it. Yeah, I know, and that's the issue about Python. It has much more memory usage because of that, and it has problems with the performance, and I know everything about that, no worry. I have one hater who's always hating the Python and always says me all the bad things about Python that he knows. Like he even doesn't like the indentation things in Python, but I'm like that, and I wouldn't agree on that because I have many katas on the code wars, and they were related to the memory usage. Like you have to have like execution of the program, and it should execute like for less than 10 seconds, for example. And I have seen some loops that are using many memory, and some of them are not using it. And for example, for the biggest example is the recursive functions. If you are using them without the decorators, they're freaking black hole in memory. I don't know if it's from Python or not, because people telling me, and even the books telling me, if you have some kind of problem with the Python, you can try to use this code on the C or C++, and it's gonna be run much faster. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. You need to know the algorithms to improve your runtime performance. That's true. That's what I mean. Maybe you're right that it's not related to Python, but I have seen these problems only in Python because I'm using only the Python for that. I think in some cases this difference could be the core part. Maybe for the big projects, I don't know. Viewers always were saying me that if it's related to the big projects, it could be the problem, and that could be the issue. When you're just trying to solve short code problems with like 100 lines of a code, it's not an issue. Because I have seen this problem, especially in the recursive functions. Especially in them, there was like, oh, with the fractals. Okay. Maybe I need to use some kind of inheritance for that. To solve this kata. That wasn't the topic that software applications are like related to, but that was the topic that I have met this problem of memory usage and the runtime execution of the programs. That's all. That's the most problematic example that I have met. Like at the fractals, I have seen this problem. I don't have any problems with the arms, but yeah, I'm trying to work out. Because I don't want to be some kind of a skinny guy. If you're interested. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do the flexing for you. But yeah, I'm trying to work with the weights just in a free time. In free time when I have time out of work, and a free time when I have free time out of streams. Presumptuous. For freak. I have a feeling that you're an English or American native speaker. You're using such a unique words for me. Ah, you are telling me that I'm cocky. Oh. Oh. I would say I'm some kind of a self-confident in some ways, but I'm not cocky at all. I would say I'm kind of a shy person, especially out of the stream. I'm not saying that you are. I said I presume that you are, because you're using some kind of fancy words like presumptuous. I can pronounce that. You have pretty wide vocabulary. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair enough. But the problem is that I haven't progressed in my kata. That's a problem. I still don't know how to make this variation. This variation. No. The problem is I don't have any ideas. That's a problem. The only things I have read about the composite functions, it's like... It's okay. I'm not seeing anything bad in like not get involved into argues anyway. So I think for now I'm gonna finish my stream because I don't have any progression. I need to read about it, and I'm just gonna be reading on the stream, and it's not funny enough. Because I still have no idea how to solve that. That's a problem. It should be composing of 3 functions, and I don't know how to compose them well. And that's my problem. That's really my problem. So, no negative results. No negative feelings about anything. I like to argue. I like to answer the questions. I like to ask the questions to the viewers. It's not a big deal. It's not bad about it. Don't feel about anything bad about it. Maybe I have some kind of a misunderstanding in English because I'm not native speaker as well, and I don't have this kind of vocabulary as some people do. So I'm gonna finish for now. So guys, Thank you for the morning conversation that I have in here. I'm gonna go for now. So, hope to see you later. Bye, guys.